Alright, so I'm here at the website called Tmetric. They are found at tmetric.com, and it's actually the first time that I've heard of this app. So apparently it is a time tracking app for your business. So I'm not sure what you have used before, but for me, I've used Hubstaff, and for example, an Odesk or Upwork, they have their own time tracking. But Tmetric is another tool that you can consider if you want to start tracking your time for every task you do for a project or for a client. So that's what we're exploring right now. This is an option that you can use for your project. So it's located in tmetric.com, and let's take a look at the pricing. They have an option for free, which gives you the ability to do time tracking. You have unlimited projects and clients, you have reporting, web app integration, and what's missing is the ability to bill or to budget and all these other tasks. So for now, what we can do is avail of the free account, so the free plan or the basic account. So let me try to see if I can sign up. So click sign up. Okay, so the website now loaded. It's asking for full name, Castro. Okay, so once you've filled in your details, you can click sign up. Right, and then it's asking for your password. Let me pause. Okay, so I've filled in my preferred password, and then I click next. Okay. Okay, so it's asking for a company name. For now, I'm just going to click solo user. And no. Alright, and then you click next. So it will ask you to install a browser extension, and I believe this is what you use to start and stop your time or to pause for any task that you're doing. So I suggest to install this one. So let me take a look at how this is done. So it's redirecting to the Chrome Web Store, and I'm going to click add to Chrome. Add extension. Okay, so you can see here the plugin. Now the app is now added. Okay, so I'll try to explore that later. So what does it say here? Actually, let's take a look at this right now. So overview. Okay, so these are the screenshots of how to use. You will get a report of the total amount of time you spent on a project or for a client. All right, what else? Okay, so these are the reports and graphs. So let me close that and go back to Tmetric. So I'm going to click here, start using Tmetric. Okay. So this is what you're going to see once you open Tmetric. So you have your time tracking, your play button here, and this starts your timer, and then you can stop it. Time, it's going to show you your activity, or I guess you can also do an add time entry. So you're gonna take a look at this one and start doing the description or entering the description. So in my case, let me say exploring Tmetric. Okay, and start time, I did it like 12:30 p.m. and let's say I spent like 10 minutes with it, so 10:40 p.m. Okay, so wait, it just says, yeah, so you can't add future time, so it's just gonna say 10:34. So let me just add here 10:24. Let's say if you want to bill the time. So this is not an advisable way to bill your clients or to track your time, because this is done manually. And I do believe that clients will not like it if you add a manual time entry. So let me cancel that. And instead of doing that, what you'll do is to click on this start timer. But before that, let's take a look at the projects tab. So for example, you're working on several clients, you have several clients, your business is growing and you want to add more projects. So in this case, I'm working on the Digital Jobs PH Kapatagan project. So I'm going to add the project name, right? Project code, perhaps I can just skip that or it automatically adds that. So maybe I can do the DGPK. So your call if you want to add. So notes, digital jobs, project. Okay. So billing, non-billable, budget. I'm gonna skip doing that, and then team is like it's just me. So I'm gonna leave that on default and then click save. Okay, so I now have a DJP that I can build a time to. So I'll go back to time later on, but let's take a look at tasks. So on this part, I would suggest to do an add task. So for this, we have one project which is DJP Kapatagan. So how do you find out what tasks to add? You're going to go to your to-do list, which is this one for week 1, and that is going to be the task that you will add here on your task. So let me try adding one, which is the task 1, creating your brand fascination profile. So just copy paste that task and click add. Just make sure that you chose the correct project. So describe the task 1, brand fascination, and it's under the DJP. Assignee is myself, and then after that you click check, and you're going to do that for every single project in your, or every single to-do that's being assigned to you and for your class. So I'm just gonna click pause and add everything so you can see. Okay, so all the tasks from this on Basecamp are now being transferred here on Tmetric. So I have my task from task 1 up until task 9. So now every time I will work on a certain task, all I have to do is click this play button or that play button to start the timer. So let me start doing that now. Okay, so as you can see, it's now trying to log my time, and it means that I started working on the brand fascination profile, which is task 1. So while you are working on your brand fascination profile, once you start work, you click timer, and it will let you log the time or the minutes or hours that you spend on a certain task. Now once you're done, all you have to do is hit stop, and I would assume that it would log on your time. So let's scroll back to time here, the time tab, and as you can see, it's showing the task 1 that I worked on here, and also the time I spent, which is 1 minute. So I logged it from 12:39 to 12:40. Okay, so start doing this when you are working on the project and tasks for your client. Okay, so that's how you use Tmetric. That's how you register and start creating projects and tasks, and how you log time.